really steal that record. You can make those. Got better and better throughout his career. There you go.
Importantly, 8 minutes to go. Toby around the screen. Good work that time. Mark Rowe and Toby Hope. Two-man something down there in the lane.
Magellan drew to the cup that time. Had to go around a whole bunch of big bodies. They're not confident, but he got there.
It's pretty lucky. Defended by Joe Ames running. Robinson. Come on, dropping the rebound.
On the man done. Atlas getting his Sixer team back in this.
Harris looking for more. Strip by Tucker. Toby Jones screaming. Eric Smith.
That's a good technical call there. You got to watch it. More calling that way.
All the technical called on after the first half. Robinson to Tucker. DJ's floater. The rim, and the offensive rebound. Joe ties him up momentarily. Another corner three for PJ. He strips it through. And that's the Warriors for the Sixers bench.
Just when you thought you were doing enough to creep back in this ball game, see the team answering second chance opportunities, 7 to Tucker, and a little smack on the way down.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Sixers trying to claw their way back in this one, down 9, got as close as 5 as we welcome you inside our studios. Ames Little, Jim Light, and Mark Jackson standing by for post-game live. And Jimmy, thanks to a guy like Tyrese Maxey, they have given themselves a puncher's chance.
Yeah, they sure have. When you talk about pace and the Sixers being toward the bottom of the league in terms of pace, well, guess what? Tyrese did not see that memo. You see what he's doing in the second half. He's dropping his head, pushing the ball to the back court, and he's getting opportunities ahead of the zone setting up. And it's helped the Sixers big time.
25 points and counting for him. Can he get them back in this win column?
I believe he can, but he's going to create a lot of opportunities if you got to get some open threes, too. I think you got to back that enough for these guys.
Yeah, they have this empty possession, and then we've seen the last couple of trips down the court. King, and I will send it back to you. We'll see you guys post-game. No more empty possessions, Amy. 4 points for that guy and his teammates. 25, 4 and 3 tonight for Tyrese Maxey. He has been a force the last couple of games. He's been like 23 in the last 3 games.
Joel out on the floor near the zone. Observing, he said that the two can't coexist in that Maxey would have to sacrifice the game when Joe goes out there.
All you see is trash, bro. Like, that's why I said I'm always ready to put the team to death. All the other teams trash, though.
Curry, Floater, Shorts. This guy took a rebound, left that short as well.
No, I'm not saying that's the reason why. I'm saying that. I'm saying that because Steve, like,
To 9.
They thought they were doing anything without me.
6:20 to go. Shot clock at 3.
They got some soul.
For 3.
I've watched him play. I've never seen this thing in his short time.
One of them about the UFC will slap
Play
the
this
Patriots.
confident.
Guaranteed. Packers, Rams, Bucks, all of them slap the Patriots, bro.
He likes to operate.
11 for 15.
Matter of fact, remember you saw the play the other day? Let's go get the ring. I'll put some bread on it.
Finisher
Oh,
on the
yeah.
rim, too.
I'll put that on there.
Every time you're 6
Should I put that on there too?
Why having that guy,
He said, I don't put that on there too.
but having that guy, Howard, goes it all the long way when there's not a lot of other guys around.
Good for Danny tonight. He's 1 away from 1,500 in his career.
But that would have stopped. Got something here.
Vincent to Lowry. Good head fake. Lowry wins at 3. And there's the shot. Curry bringing it up.
Hey, Kyle.
Was worried about him getting stolen, getting defenders. That's why he lifted early on that shot tonight. The defenders stunted him, and he thought he was coming home, so he picked up that dribble, and that's why the shot was short. Having to add lift, that's the way he shot the defenders. Robinson was getting come over, picked up the dribble. He get the ball on the floor one more time, but Robinson was there in his vision. That's why he elevated what he did.
Yeah, man. I ain't computer about to win the Super Bowl again, man.
Look at a rare piece of Sixers history. The 76ers Legacy NFT collection presented by Crypto.com. Showcasing 13 commemorative Sixers for the sale of respective pair of basketball. The access for the third exclusive original series collectible is now open for more info. Sixers.com. It's now at 21. He's one of 5 in double figures tonight.
He was a couple of guys left with 9, so they've almost got 6 guys in double figures out of the 10 that played, or the 9 that played.
And he comes through. Sixers hanging in.
Someone's got to make the decision. Tobias picks green. He has set it. Good choice.
I'm like, you pay $1,000 for a phone, man. You can at least get somebody a decent home. That's what this is. You can't even get a charger block either. It's like, bro, I paid a stack, bro. You gotta throw me a block. Oh, man. Hey, let me see. Nah, I need some more. Hey, let me see some of some of these places, man. I'll be going through already.
But when you look at that,
December starts snowing. I need it all.
was against 2018.
Minnesota too. So down Minnesota. One way, baby.
This is the
Let's see whether or not this team will repeat itself. Fingers crossed.
I would love to see that.
Good third time.
Okay, where's that? 4-point game. And I'm doing well.
Cross-screen action looking for Lowry.
Fuck that.
See if they can do things that do that one.
Well, applying good pressure. Far away from the basket. Unaccustomed to doing that on a nightly. Every consecutive trip or every trip down the floor.
What pressure from Joel?
Cam, normally I would talk shit. I don't know
Vincent shot clock at 3.
until I experience this shit. I don't know if I
Curry stacking for the rebound and then taken down by Lowry, but no whistle.
The NBA, you can fall to the ground. That's not a travel.
like,
What it is.
what is this shit gonna feel like, bro? When you put the nigga down, bro? You feel like
It was 3 threes
bro,
down the
bro, like,
elbow Joe.
I felt and heard my shit pop, bro. So I'm like, alright. And I like went down. I got back up. But it literally wasn't just, and we still walking around, still moving like girls and girls. Like, granted, it was at like 40% speed, but you definitely feel that shit. But you get up and walk around, shit. It wasn't until the practice I sat down in my car to drive home. Nigga, the slight pressure on my underside of my thigh, bro, it was atrocious, nigga. It was, oh my god, that shit felt so goddamn bad. And that shit happened. Thank God it happened in my left leg. Nigga, I think if I would have pulled that shit in my brain, I wouldn't be able to drive home. Nigga, the smallest little twitches, bro, was sneezing my fucking leg up, bro. That shit was horrible.
Kyle Lowry, the last line of defense, simply not enough.
21 tonight from the Giants. 10 to 6 1.
I think you heard a lot of people chirping about his performance in Memphis with Joel there, how more is expected of him. Trying to respond to those critiques.
We're good on the free throw. 2-point game. 2.5 to play. Over 3 minutes.
That kind of like that is like Baltimore.
Far away from the ball. Walking over. I heard it say one time.
I'm about to play a game.
Fourth on
Playing a little defense, I mean, I'm not saying offensive game. Why would you get defense?
Starting Lowry. Kyle
It's a usually game, but I can't.
Robinson way off. 3 the rebound.
So,
The second half has been pretty great.
I play rainbow with that. I play that little snowball shit, bro. I seen Steve post something. What is that the new mode that you're talking about? Yeah, like, it's, you know, they have like
Opened back in 2003, have a look at the link. Lincoln Financial Field, where 70,000 are rocking and ready to go in Philadelphia. Ahead, we'll decide the second entrant to next week's NFC title game, as we've got a great one in store between the Detroit Lions and the Philadelphia Eagles. Who will punch the fourth and final ticket to the conference championship round? We'll know soon enough, as we are underway here on a January afternoon. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Hurts flushed out right. He'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. A little glimpse of his athleticism there and what they're going to have to deal with. He can use his legs to dance around back behind the line of scrimmage and beyond the line of scrimmage.
And wouldn't you love to get a copy of their defensive scouting report going into the week? Because that's been stressed the whole time. Keep him bottled up. Keep him in the pocket. But it's the first drive of the game and emotions are running high. Someone forgot that, trying to make a big play, and gave up a bigger one instead.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And here's Sanders on first down, but going nowhere as he's tackled well behind the line. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. They'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. They're trying for Reagor, but it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Nobody ever wants the interception on the opening drive to happen, but when it happens in the playoffs, it feels like it's a bigger deal. What a rough start.
And how about these visitors? The defense just went right on the field and seized momentum. You know, almost like they're saying, okay, no one expects us to win this one. Let's go ahead and give them a shock early. Took the ball from the home team and put them in the hole.
Because this crowd, one of the best in the league, especially this time of year, it's going to be tough to take them out of it, but that's a heck of a start. As he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
And there's the first tackle of the game for Carl Joseph. He's one of those safeties that you can utilize in any way you want. But I will have to say, I think the number one thing he does best is tackle.
On 2nd down now, Cottrell. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. On 3rd down, Cottrell, and he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. Call it a pickup of 3, and also now likely a punt on their opening drive. On 4th down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Greg Ward deep for Philadelphia. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, you know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain. A big pickup there on the run. That's his longest run of the first quarter. And, Charles, we talked before the game about them needing to establish the run game. They'll be looking for more of that.
And they got to the perimeter. So that tells me that that's part of the game plan of what they want to get done today. So they'll have some complimentary runs where he'll run it to the inside. But it appears that when they want the big yardage, they think they can get to the outside and make it happen.
Now Sanders. Derek Barnes in on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker, and what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. The Sanders has got it complete. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Mike 20, Mike 20, Mike 20. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
They'll set up a throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That's something you have to be aware of as a defense and have to find a way to account for him. And if you're not going to use a spy, you're telling your guys to keep your eyes on him, because when he breaks out and makes plays like that, all he does is hurt you.
Have to at least be able to contain him somewhat. There they could not. They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Working with his 2nd and 4. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. 49 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've got to hit the jackpot there.
We're scoreless after 1. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. Shotgun snap, and then the give to Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Miles Sanders taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this division round matchup. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run on 1st down. Cottrell finding some room at midfield. Touchdown, Detroit. The CD, I mean, there are touchdown runs, and then there are touchdown runs, and that one certainly fell into the latter category. That deserves a couple exclamation points. Extra point by Seibert, up and good, and we are tied here in the 2nd quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. 2nd down, back to Sanders. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts. There's the former quarterback, Greg Ward Jr. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Did you see that route the way that I did? I thought he was trying to get deep.
Yeah, that wasn't the first option.
No, it came off of that guy, the deep guy. It came underneath on the drag, completed it very well.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. They're going to look to throw. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. That catch good for only a couple.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Eluding the pressure right, and he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Tackled there by Alex Anzalone.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Flushed out right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Hurts. That'll be caught. It's Rager. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
Beautiful throw right there on 3rd down, and it looked like this was going to be 6 points, but a nice touchdown-saving tackle at the end of this. Even still, this offense is knocking on the door now with a 1st and goal at the 1.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll run with Sanders. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll try to run with Sanders. And this time he is in. Miles Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offensive sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
And this one taken in by Cephas.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
On 1st down, Cottrell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on third down. Well, that's one of the drawbacks of running the RPO. If those linemen go into run block mode, you can't throw it if they're more than a yard downfield. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Kaepernick going to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Well, I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield, everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
They'll run on first down. Cottrell. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. Six yards left on second down. To throw, Kaepernick. Forced out to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we've come upon halftime here in this NFC divisional round matchup as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Both these teams, no doubt, making their final adjustments as we speak. Which of these two teams is going to advance to the NFC title game next Sunday? To find out, let's get you back to Brandon God.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Khalif Raymond now. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And Charles, that had to be an interesting locker room at halftime. This is a team that's had so much success this year. Haven't really had to deal with a lot of adversity at halftime, to be honest. But now here they are with their playoff lives on the line.
And I think when you're alluding to that interesting locker room, you're just wondering, how are they handling that bit of adversity that they're seeing right now? Because I think this is a team that has to look to lean on the veterans at this point. We know we're better than this. We've proved it all season. Let them disseminate that confidence through the locker room. But this opening drive, it'll be an important one for them to give them a little jolt of confidence.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick six TD. Elliott on for the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Here comes Khalif Raymond from his end zone. No run back here for Raymond. This will be a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a handoff here to his running back. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Detroit. So there, Charles, I mean, a situation where it didn't matter how far he had to run. He was not going to be denied, and he winds up taking this all the way to the end zone. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 18-yard line.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. Limited running room as he'll get about 3 to the 21. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. I'm sure a lot of time was spent in the locker room, Charles, with talking with his defense about setting a tone here in the 3rd quarter when you're down on the scoreboard. A sack like that, maybe that can get them going.
Yeah, you have to believe exactly what you just said, that they got together and said, let's be some change agents here. Let's go ahead and turn things around. Let's be the force that gets us going here in the 2nd half and puts us in a position to find a way to win the game.
of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give right side. Cottrell. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. It's Kaepernick. Gets this one to Joshua Perkins. And they move this all the way down to the 9.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. The first carry now for the BYU man. It's Jamal Williams. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there, because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
A big one coming in this divisional round playoff. 3rd and goal. On 3rd down, Cottrell. And he'll fight his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Nice job holding them out of the end zone on 3rd down. I think you need to give a big assist to this crowd.
Yeah, they're really rallying them, aren't they? They're behind them the whole way. And they get that little bit of extra motivation when you're in a tough situation. Let's see what happens here on 4th down if they go for it. Can the crowd help them one more time?
So a good kick there, and they put the bow tie on it with 3 points.
And let's face it, everybody wants a touchdown. We know that. But in the NFL, defenses are awfully good. You're not going to score each and every time. Be able to knock the ball through the post and take the throw.
By the way, I said bow tie. I meant just bow.
Either way.
Not the tie, but yeah.
Either way.
You got it.
I just went right past it.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Then he will finally be taken down. But how about that play? It's a big one on the final act of the 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. They'll run with Sanders. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the fourth quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
On 2nd and a couple. Hurts. Flush to his right. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it and run time, and he picks up a first down.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run. It's Sanders. 138 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Sanders again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity because I know what defensive guys you think.
He will find Smith in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles are moving closer to a date now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the fourth quarter, the divisional round. They need to come up with something as they get this drive started. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle, feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. A gain of 4 last play. They double that here and get 8.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
That was a good run, and it got to the second level. And what I mean by that is that's where the linebackers usually play. First level being the defensive front, last level being the secondary. But the strong safety position ended up making the tackle, and oftentimes we call them a hybrid. Combination defensive back, combination linebacker. We saw the linebacker make the stop.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at 3rd in the nose of the football. On third down, Cottrell. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt who they were giving the ball to.
So why didn't they just go ahead and go after him on defense? Right?
Yeah,
if you know,
on it.
right? You know he's having that type of a game. Who else would you expect to get the football? I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Swift. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Carl Joseph. Past the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a fourth quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 18 now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They knew this would be tough on the road divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this fourth quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. They'll keep it on the ground. Cottrell. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the Eagles season will continue at least one more week. Thanks for watching, and so long, everybody.